Dr. Caleb Hart was 1 week into his residency at St. Mercy Hospital, a place the attendings called the Cathedral of Blood Behind Closed Doors. It had a reputation, not for saving lives, but for collecting strange stories. Caleb thought it was all exaggerated. That is, until room 616. She came in just after midnight. Massive head trauma, no ID, no name, just Jane Doe, and a cracked skull that looked like a shattered porcelain mask. But somehow, she was awake, calm, staring at him with mismatched eyes, one blue, one black, like an oil spill. "Do you think I'm still pretty?" she whispered as he sutured the flaps of skin back over her exposed cranium. Her smile didn't match the slackness of her face. "Try not to move," he asked, focusing on his needlework, ignoring the goosebumps creeping up his neck. Her blood was thick, blackish red, smelled metallic, but also rotten, like meat left out in the rain. He finished the stitching. No one else in the trauma bay claimed her. The police didn't follow up. Psych never came. On the third night, a nurse screamed. They found her in the corner of the room, clawing at her own neck, eyes wide and unfocused. The Jane Doe sat upright in her bed, her bandages soaked through with the blood. Underneath, her scalp was peeled back like she had been digging inward. Fingernails chiseled past bone. You could see brain. Make it stop. Make it stop itching," she murmured, her fingers twitching like dying spiders. Caleb vomited in the sink. Soon after that, he himself started to scratch. At first, it was just a tickle behind his ear, then a burning on his scalp. He checked for lice, dandruff. Nothing. Then came the dreams. He'd wake up drenched in sweat, nails bloody, pillowcase torn open. In the dreams, he sat in the OR alone, fingers trembling as he unstitched his own head in the mirror, not with tools, with his nails, peeling away skin like old wallpaper. Every night she stood behind him, watching, smiling. "Don't worry," she'd whisper. "It stops itching once you get deep enough." Then came the nightmare. He stood in a white-tiled operating room, all alone, silent, but not still. He could feel something moving, not around him, within him. Beneath the skin of his scalp, something squirmed, tiny legs, tiny mouths, crawling between his skull and brain like maggots behind a wall. He tried to scream, but his jaw wouldn't open. Frozen. Only his hands could move. He reached up, his fingernails dug into his hairline and peeled back the skin. And it came off easily. Too easily. Like wet paper. He clawed into his own skull, tearing chunks free like styrofoam. And still, the bugs moved. He could hear them now. Clicking, hissing, whispering in a voice that wasn't his. "We're already inside." He cracked through the bone. Beneath it, pink folds of brain pulsed, slick and soft. His fingers plunged in. It didn't hurt. It was relief. The bug screamed, or maybe he did. Either way, the scratching stopped. He awoke in his bathtub, fully clothed, head shaved, blood crusted under his nails, a straight razor on the floor. He looked to the mirror. The mirror read in reverse scrawl, Deeper, doctor. Now he works nights, hides the bald spot beneath surgical caps, keeps gloves on so no one sees the nails he's worn down to the quick. But sometimes, when the hospital halls are quiet, he hears scratching in the walls like nails against bone, and a whisper. Deeper, doctor. Just a little deeper.